Learning English can be one of the most challenging, yet most rewarding, journeys you'll ever undertake. The language is everywhere, in international business, science, technology, and even pop culture. For many people, especially those from non-English speaking backgrounds, learning the language can feel like climbing a steep mountain. English has tricky grammar, exceptions to rules, and a vast vocabulary that can seem overwhelming at first. Pronunciation can be confusing too, as English has many words that don't sound the way they look. Regional accents can make it even harder to understand native speakers. It's natural to feel frustrated or even consider giving up, but remember, every great achievement requires effort and perseverance. One of the most common struggles English learners face is feeling misunderstood or embarrassed in English-speaking environments. Imagine starting a job in an English-speaking company, where everything from emails to meetings is conducted in English. The first few days or weeks might feel like a whirlwind. You might be scared to speak up in meetings, worried that your pronunciation isn't clear, or that you'll make a mistake. Maybe you've had situations where someone asked you a question, and you froze up because you didn't understand. Or maybe you tried to express an idea, but the words came out wrong, and people gave you puzzled looks. This is an intimidating experience, but it's one that many people face, and one that you can overcome. Another challenge is dealing with complex English documents or instructions. Whether it's filling out forms, reading job-related reports, or even navigating a user manual, English can feel like a barrier instead of a bridge. However, this is no different from other struggles we face in life. Learning anything new requires patience, repetition, and a positive mindset. Just as someone who wants to be a skilled musician practices their instrument daily, a person learning English must practice regularly. Like any challenge, the more effort you put into learning, the greater the reward. So, how can you overcome these struggles and build your English skills effectively? There are several techniques you can use to make the learning process more manageable and enjoyable. 1. Immerse yourself in English media. Start by surrounding yourself with English as much as possible. Watch English movies, TV shows, or even YouTube videos with subtitles. For example, if you're watching a movie, start by using subtitles in your native language. Once you're comfortable, switch to English subtitles, and eventually, try watching without subtitles. This will help you improve your listening skills and familiarize you with the natural flow of the language. Try to choose content that interests you so that it doesn't feel like studying. If you're into cooking, watch English cooking shows. If you love sports, find English commentary. This way, you're not only improving your English but also enjoying topics you're passionate about. 2. Practice speaking with language exchange partners. One of the best ways to learn English is by speaking with native speakers or other learners. There are many online platforms where you can find language exchange partners. Set up regular calls or video chats where you speak in English and, if applicable, help your partner with your native language in return. Language exchange allows you to practice in a relaxed, supportive environment. Don't worry if you make mistakes, they are a natural part of learning. Each conversation will help build your confidence, and over time, you'll find yourself hesitating less and speaking more fluently. 3. Use flashcards for vocabulary building. Vocabulary can be one of the most challenging aspects of learning English because there are so many words to learn. Flashcards are a great tool to help with this. You can create physical flashcards or use an app like Anki or Quizlet. Start by writing down words you come across in your reading or conversations and the definitions. Review these cards regularly to reinforce the words in your memory. To make it even more effective, use each word in a sentence to help understand its context. For instance, if you learn the word enthusiastic, try using it in sentences like, I am enthusiastic about learning English. This helps the words stick better and makes it easier to recall them in real conversations. 4. Keep a journal in English. Writing is a powerful way to improve your language skills. Start keeping a daily journal in English, where you write about your day, your thoughts, or anything that interests you. This practice not only improves your writing skills but also helps you think in English. At first, you may find it challenging to find the right words, but over time, it will become easier. Don't worry too much about grammar, just try to get your ideas on paper. Later, you can go back and correct mistakes. Writing regularly will boost your vocabulary, improve your sentence structure, and increase your overall confidence in using English. 5. Engage in regular reading practice. Reading is another essential skill to build your language ability. Start with materials that match your current level, such as short stories, news articles, or children's books if you're a beginner. If you're more advanced, try reading novels or professional articles in your field. Take notes on new vocabulary or phrases you don't understand and look them up later. You might even read aloud to practice pronunciation and speaking. Reading not only improves your comprehension skills but also exposes you to new vocabulary, idioms, and grammar structures. Plus, it's a great way to learn more about different cultures, as many books and articles provide a window into English-speaking societies. 6. Embrace mistakes as learning opportunities. Remember, making mistakes is a natural part of learning. Each time you make an error, you have a chance to learn and improve. For instance, if you mispronounce a word and someone corrects you, don't feel embarrassed. Embrace it as a valuable lesson. Next time, you'll remember the correct pronunciation. Similarly, if you struggle to remember a grammar rule, take note of it and practice it. Over time, these small lessons add up, and you'll find yourself speaking and understanding more easily. Real-life example. The struggles of a learner. Imagine Maria, a young professional from Brazil, who recently moved to the United States for a job opportunity. Maria had studied English in school, but speaking it every day in a work environment was a whole new challenge. At first, she found it difficult to follow conversations in meetings because people spoke quickly, using slang and business jargon. One day, her manager asked her to present a project update, and she panicked. She worried about mispronouncing words or saying something that didn't make sense. She felt embarrassed and insecure, questioning whether she belonged in that environment. But Maria didn't give up. She started watching English YouTube channels related to her field, practicing her presentations with a friend, and writing down phrases that could help her in meetings. Over time, Maria gained confidence, and her English improved. Now, she not only speaks up in meetings but also feels comfortable making small talk with her colleagues. Her journey shows that even when learning English feels like an uphill battle, every small effort leads to real progress. How learning English opens doors. The benefits of learning English extend far beyond basic communication. Being proficient in English can open many doors for you. In an English-speaking work environment, it makes it easier to connect with colleagues, present your ideas confidently, and contribute to projects. English proficiency is often required for higher-level roles in global companies, meaning that improving your English could directly lead to career advancement. Additionally, English is the primary language of the internet, and a vast amount of online content, from academic journals to professional courses, is only available in English. By improving your English, you gain access to this world of knowledge. This can be especially useful if you're interested in fields like science, technology, or international business, where English is the global standard. In short, learning English can enrich your life in countless ways. The journey may be difficult, filled with setbacks and frustrations, but each struggle is part of a process that leads to growth. As you persist, you'll not only gain a new language but also a newfound sense of confidence and a world of opportunities that might otherwise have been closed to you. So don't give up, embrace the challenge, celebrate your progress, and remember that with each word and phrase you learn, you're building a skill that can transform your life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for updates. Thanks for joining us.